Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another prop of the week. And once again, you got me here, King of Crackdown with Pro Smo Bets. This time we are giving our props of the week for UFC 312, Plessis versus Strickland 2. And yeah, quick little wrap up before we get into this prop of the week. Last week, my prop hit for Terrence McKinney. I think it was like minus 135. I feel like that was a smart play. Well, not him money line, but Terrence McKinney to get it done in the first round, knowing that McKinney is not just a knockout artist, he's not just a submission artist. So a lot of people were trying to play on the sub prop and go for that plus 180. He got burnt on that, but the smart approach was he's a first round finisher. That's consistent. He got a first round finish, and like I said, you could have played yourself by trying to go for the KO or going for the submission instead of just going for the first round, which is again the most consistent thing for him. And you got that. It might have been plus money, but minus 135 or minus 150, whatever I got it for was a good value. And I also parlayed that with a safe Naimov. I parlayed that with Naimov. I think I got it at like plus 160. So when I say these things, these prop of the weeks, they're not just just straight up play the prop. Like you can if you want. Again, wherever your cash flow is, however much you want to win for these bets, you can play it however you want to play it. But whether it be straight up, I try to pick plays that are good for straight up. And also, they are excellent parlay pieces. Myself, I parlayed that with Naimov, who I knew was like a strong favorite to win. And I think he already had an okay value. Then put those together, then you get that. Then you get the plus money, like plus 158, plus 170. And that's gonna be similar with this week and probably next week and the week after. Then maybe I'll go for a real good prop that's like plus 400, plus 500. I really believe in, but it is what it is. But yeah, definitely look to mix it up because always trying to chase the money line on some of these fights, especially when like they're close. And you got one guy's like minus 200, minus 300. It's really hard to find value there unless you've really locked in on them. A lot of times with these fights, you're not going to really lock in them. So it's better to chase the smart props that the historics back, like the statistics back it, the historics back it, the matchups, stylistic matchups back it. Then it's a lot of times better to play the prop side of it. And you can.
I had a friend. Hey, Enoch, I had a friend who was telling me, he's like, man, I don't know what to do. I'm having this issue. I don't know if to pick between Izzy or pick between Imavov. I don't know if to pick between Shaw or MVP. And I said, hey man, listen, the prop of the week was just published. Go on Enoch's King of Crackdown YouTube channel. See what you like, right? So I had Pogues on the over with Hamdi. Over 1.5 was minus 160, and he took Terrence McKinney, by finish in the first round, and he's like, yo, you saved me $200 because I was going to take Izzy. So on my 2-leg parlay, I took Izzy out and I put Terrence McKinney. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, just right there. That's a real example right there. Like, that's how you could easily go from like losing to profiting. So again, you could have lost 200. You probably made 400, maybe 600. But yeah. So now we'll get into the prop of the week, drop our props for the week. So I'm going to start with my prop as always. And my prop for this week is kind of following a similar pattern to my last week prop that hit. So for my prop of the week for UFC 312 is Jimmy Crute versus Bellato to not see the third round. Both of these guys historically, they probably have about 40 fights combined, and maybe 4 or 5 of their combined fights have seen the third round. So that's a very good percentage. I think that's about 85, 86%. So that's in the percent range that I love. So neither of these guys have seen the third round. It's not like Bellato was an iron chin fighter. He's pretty chinny. So I can't expect him to be that durable if he's getting whooped on to make it to the third. And Jimmy Crute, I think he's more durable, but he's still, again, finish or be finished for the most part. And a lot of his losses most recently have been in the distance. Like he got stopped in the first round by what's his name? But yeah, he got stopped by Anthony Smith, stopped the first round. He got submitted by Alonzo Minifield. He got knocked out in the first round by Jamal Hill, coming off a layoff. So yeah, I don't think all these guys are gonna be guys that's going third round. They don't like to go to third round. They get it done or get finished, before the third round most often. So I like the prop, and it's currently at minus 150. I don't know where it's at. Maybe by the time you see this video, but I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be, in that right range. I don't think it's gonna jump up too high. It's probably gonna go up to maybe like 190, maybe touch 200. But 150 to 200, maybe it even comes down a bit. I think that's a good range. So where I got it at currently is minus 150. So hopefully you guys can get it in at a similar range or better range. But my prop of the week is Crute versus Bellato to not see the third round at minus 150. Similar logic to the McKinney to get it done in the first round. So minus 150 on DraftKings, Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo Bilato to not see the third round. All right, so what is your prop of the week? Pro Smo Bets.
I like, hey man, you know, Tatiana Suarez has already faced two strawweight champions in Alexa Grasso and Carla Esparza. I like what I've seen in her fights between Andrade, how she has top control over a lot of her opponents, how she chains her striking, which, you know, she's developed through the years with her wrestling. And hey, man, you know, I mean, we know she's a phenomenal wrestler, but a lot of folks leave by the wayside that she has a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and her striking is technical. Of course, it's not incredibly sharp, and people might question, you know, her shot selection at times, but she gets the job done, right? So if you're taking out strawweight champions, if you're taking out fighters like Andrade or keeping them on their back, then I want to see a guillotine, you know, against Wei Lee. You know, in the early rounds, we could see a potential submission from Tatiana Suarez, or a knockout by Wei Lee in the later rounds. So I'm taking this fight not to go the distance at -140.
That's a good value. And yeah, definitely getting in the distance because Weili Zhang, you know, has a huge striking advantage, huge 5-round experience advantage, and Suarez is a finisher. So yeah, I think that's a great prop for the week. So once again, this has been Prop of the Week with me, King of Crackdown, and Pro Smo Bets. My prop of the week again is Crute versus Bellato to not see the third at -150. And Pro Smo Bets prop of the week is Weili Zhang versus Tatiana Suarez to not go the distance. And that's at like, what, -140?
-140.
Yeah, -140. So mine's at -150, his at -140. We're both playing the fights to not go the distance, basically. Mine's not to see third, his not to see the distance at all. And yeah, that's been our props of the week. Thanks for watching. And come back again next week, and we'll be dropping more props week after week after week, and we're going to be killing these props. But that's been the video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more videos. Peace out.